So I got another live loop to production track. We're going to listen to it all the way through and then break it down afterwards. If you like this video and this kind of content, please consider subscribing, liking, you know the deal. And here we go.
You got me facing a situation I can't ignore. Your bright eyes blinding my eyes, seeking control. I gladly follow and swallow my sense of direction. Just don't be surprised when I love you too much. Is it possible or implausible for you to stay? I see your bright eyes. 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 You keep me guessing, second confessing what I adore. Your soft touch pulling me closer back for more. I lose my balance in your silence, caught in the tension. Just don't be afraid when I need you too much. Is it possible or implausible for you to stay? I see your bright eyes. I see your bright eyes. I see your bright eyes. I see your bright eyes.
All right. Here we go. Let's run through it all, and I'll show you the different things that I did to this. So again, this started as a live loop, just an idea I had in the morning, and then I built it up the next day into a full production track. So I didn't spend weeks on this. I just spent a couple days. So it's still kind of rough in the mix, but it's to a place, I try to get all these tracks to a place where I'm pretty happy with it. And then later on, again, when I have clients that are like, hey, I'm looking for this kind of a track, then I have a whole list of songs that I can go back to, be like, you know what? I think this song might actually be perfect for your project. If they're like, yeah, this is cool, then I go and hire a real vocalist, a real drummer, and any other instruments that I can't play reasonably well myself, for someone else to do. Because I like supporting other artists when creating production music. So anyways, here we go. Let's take a listen to all the individual instruments, and then I'll show you kind of how I came up with some of these sounds. Let's start with the sub 37 bass sound. And then here's the OB6 synthesizer. So a little bit more intense for the chorus. Here are the drums. A little choppy. I'll get into that a little bit later. Here's percussion sound effects. That's just a plastic bag. And then other kind of percussion sound effects. Here's an acoustic guitar. Acoustic guitar in the chorus. There are two different kinds of acoustic guitars. On the left, I have an SJ200, and on the right, I have a J50. Background vocals for the chorus.
I see your bright eyes.
Here are the background vocals for the intro. Here are the main vocals.
You got me facing a situation I can't ignore. Your bright eyes blinding my eyes, seeking control.
Here are the chorus vocals.
I see your bright eyes.
A little pitchy. I'll get into that in a little bit. So here we have some of the original live loops. I just like putting something from my original live loop into the production track. Here I have the hi-hat I was banging on. You can check out the original video. And then here's this wood scraper thingy. And here's an electric guitar. Here are the rhythm electric guitars. So shakers for the chorus. That's that. Oh yeah, the drums for the chorus. Let's get into the drums. They look all choppy. I'm not a drummer, so I really wanted a tight drum kit on this song. So I recorded the hi-hats separately. That I did not quantize. Hey. And then I have the snare and kick. Yeah, I didn't quantize those either. Because I think, quantizing drums, you get kind of weird artifacts. So I'm not a huge fan of it. So I still would rather, move little parts like this around to get it closer to the beat. I did that a lot here in the verse. And I think it sounds a lot better. But yeah, I still have to clean up some of this stuff. And then what I did to beef up the snare is I sampled my own snare and I put it in a Q sampler. I wanted a really tight snare to double up with my other one. So I wanted a little bit more, yeah, right. I wanted more beef to it. Hi-hat here. Just kind of stepping on it. My favorite part is here.
Just don't be
I love it. When you give a break in the music, like in a really cool moment, you give a break for the drums, and then it comes back in. I love that. That's cool, but not all the time. Just here and there. Um, and I really like these background vocals with the main vocals.
You keep me guessing, second confessing what I adore.
This is great. I really liked how that turned out. Obviously, the vocals, or maybe it's not obvious, the main vocals are AI. I sang it, and then I put it in a program called kits.ai, I think it's called. Yeah. They are a vocal fingerprinting. They only do vocals. So you can upload your own vocals, and it will transform it to any one of their, I think they have like, I don't know, 100 different vocal fingerprints from real people. Really, really cool. And I think they give a portion of their sales to the actual artists who uploaded their vocals as a fingerprint. So that's cool. In the age of AI now, I support when any company who gives back to the artist instead of just stealing from the artist. The percussion sound effects. Why on earth would I put a bag, like a crackling bag in the background? Well, if you listen, it's way back in the background, and it adds a little bit of a layer of complexity and production element that I really like doing. I've been doing it not to every track, but a lot of pop tracks that I'm writing. I put that kind of in the background, some sort of I could do this on the table, or I can kind of type on something, or something, my shirt. I like things when they crackle. I recorded a fried egg. I was frying an egg, and recorded that on my phone and put that in the background. Um, I just like doing that. It sounds so cool. And then uh, uh, something else that I recorded, I put it in the sampler. I think maybe it's the same bag, and then I made a rhythm out of it from with the step sequencer. Oh yeah, the AI spit out some weird backing vocals, and I thought it was kind of cool. So here's kind of cool, kind of weird. So I just put that really low in the background. You barely can hear it. Almost there you can hear it a little bit more. But yeah. So there you have it. If you like this video, again, please consider subscribing. Drop a comment below. I'd love to know your thoughts. And I'm going to have another live loop for you, as always, next week. And then we'll turn that one into a production track.